Hello, everybody. Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being awesome. This is my last minute call for shifting your paradigm for 2022 and probably my last live for 2021. It's been an impressive year, an amazing year. I want to thank you all for who've been following me, watching what I'm doing, and being my clients, being my followers, sending me comments and love. Sending you a lot of love and wishes and hopes that your dreams may come true and everything you do will be exactly what you want as you desire. So I want to thank you for being here today. I want to thank you for listening. I want to thank you for watching me on LinkedIn or YouTube or Facebook. And one of the main thing, I want to thank you for being awesome, for all the beautiful comments, everything you've sent my way, and I send it all back to you so you can be with amazing loved ones, family, friends, colleagues, whatever it is, how you're spending this final day of 2021 and the beginning of a beautiful journey. So I just wanted to come out and say hi and a big shout to every one of you and share with you another gift that I have that could really help you transform really well. So what I'm going to call it is the shifting your paradigm, how to shift it, how to shift your paradigm really fast. And it's almost like the keys to the kingdom. On my piece of paper here, I actually have it like that. The keys to the kingdom. I'm going to share it with you right now. So if you're listening to me from all over the world, thank you and welcome. And welcome, Paula. Thank you for being awesome. If you haven't heard me before, my name is Kamal. I am a student and teacher of the law of attraction. I'm here in Toronto, the greatest city in the world. I love this city. I haven't been here for a long time and just visiting my mom here for a few days. So if you've been watching my live, you'll see my background is a bit different because I'm in, the spare bedroom of my mom's house in a little bit east of Toronto, Curtis. But I'm going to call it the shifting your paradigm, the keys to the kingdom. And what does that mean? And how do you do it? So, and if you haven't heard me before, my name is Kamal. I am studying with Bob Proctor and Laura Langmeyer on thinking into results, on helping you achieve the goals of your dreams, your desires. Really need could happen if you decide you want it. You're gonna have to make a decision, and I'm gonna give you some keys, some very few clues on thinking into results. I can't go into it in detail, but yesterday and the day before, I did share with you, and the day before that, some key things on persistence, some key ways how you do things in a certain way to become rich in life, health, wealth, and happiness. And today I'm going to take it one step further. My paradigm shift. What is that? Habits changing, right? So I'm going to give you the keys to the kingdom. Now, if you take these things and write them down, and if you do follow through, or if you come in to study with us, there is no anything is going to hold you back. You will get the keys. You will have a shift in 2022, and you will get better results. It's guaranteed. So, what are they? So, how do you shift your paradigm? And I want to just welcome Paula. Thanks for being here. Thank you so much. And those who are watching me live on LinkedIn. So, you probably have a plan, right? Or maybe you don't. You should. If you don't have a plan, we can help you come up with it. But if you have a plan and you want to shift your paradigm so you can start getting what you want, so you can get in alignment with your goals. You're at a certain spot and you want to go somewhere. And how do you get to that next level? How do you get to that next goal, next shift? Right? You are here with your results and you want to move up there, somewhere a little bit higher, faster, bigger, more. More is good, better is good. So there are six components that I call them to the keys to the kingdom, to shifting your paradigm, to replace what you have with a better one. Okay, we want to replace it. We're going to upgrade you with a better model. Mr. Buckminster Fuller said, forget the past, right? Upgrade to a new model. Don't worry about fixing what you got and dealing with it. Let's upgrade it to a whole new model. So what's the number one thing? What is the number one thing? These are six things. So if you haven't got a piece of paper and a pen yet, if you're still not ready, if you're driving, pull over, because these six things, you get them right, you get them in this order, I guarantee you, your results in 2022 are going to be phenomenal. And 6 months from now, you're going to come back and say, Kamal, thank you, thank you, thank you. I listened to this. I did what I did, and it's happening. I heard that this morning in our morning study. One of the ladies, she goes, Kamal, when we talked back in April and May, I'm doing exactly what you said, and life is changing for the better. It could happen for you as well. So, what are these six things? What is the number one? So, the number one in my book here, I call it forming successful habits. Forming successful habits. You probably have certain habits right now that are not serving you. And we need to build better habits that can help you really improve successful habits. And these habits could be money making habits. They could be reading good books habits. They could be going to the gym habits. There's so many different ones. And your mind's probably swirling about all the things that you haven't been doing and you want to do them. And tomorrow morning, you're thinking, I'm going to do all these at one time. Well, I'm here to share with you that you cannot do them all at one time. Your body is not going to let you. Your mind is not going to let you. Your subconscious mind is going to kick you in the rear and say, nope, you ain't doing that. You ain't doing that 2 weeks in a row or 3 weeks in a row. So we're going to have to form successful habits in a certain way. So you want to make a list of these habits. What are the ones that you're going to need to move you forward? So that could be selling habits. That could be learning how to sell. That could be focusing on being positive all the time. How could you be positive all the time? You say, well, you can. Many are doing it. Bob has been doing it for 61 years, and we keep getting better. You got to start thinking of your negative habits and getting rid of them. You have to kind of write them down on a piece of paper and burn it, get rid of it. So you make a list of these habits that you want, the successful one that are going to help you to move forward towards your goal so that your goal can come closer to you. See, you don't work on your old paradigm. You create a new one and you override the old, a better model. That's what I have for you here. That's what thinking into results is about. It's a system that's going to give you everything you need. All the keys are here. So you list these habits and you start developing them and you pick one or two. See, so many now at the end of the year, beginning a new one, they're going to start so many things. And in a week or two, they're going to drop out like flies. Try going to the gym over the next 2, 3 weeks. Everybody's going to be there. By the end of January, they're gone. Everybody that owns a gym now, they're making money. Money's coming in because everybody wants to get fit. But it's not going to last because they have not developed the stamina, the attitude. They have not really connected with that goal. They have not really formed the right habit yet to do it. So you list all these habits that you want to develop and you pick one or two. I'm serious. You pick one or two habits only. You don't want to pick too many because too many is just too many. Your own paradigm, your subconscious is not going to let you move forward. So you don't work more than a couple at a time. And you start working on the first one, day one, day two, day three. And if you drop off, if you fall off, guess what? You reset to day number one. You reset to day number one. You highlight the habits that you really want. These are the greatest ones that are going to give you that improvement. And that could be a selling habit. That could be spending less money habit. That could be reading amazing books. Things that are going to benefit you towards your money, towards your income generating activities. Because I want you to start making some money 2022. So that's the number one thing, forming successful habits. We can talk about this all day long, but I can't. This is like a 25, 30-minute video that I'm going to share with you, the bits and pieces. And if you want to know more as to the how, that's when you send me a message, say, Kamal, I really liked it, but I'm struggling. You talk about it as if it's easy, but it's not for me. And the how is how we can study with you. The how is you coming in and plugging into a community that is positive, like the Thinking into Results, like the sales team that we have, like the Think and Grow Rich, and you start learning and growing it. So that's number one. Hopefully you wrote it down. Number two, I call it affirmations. And you probably heard of affirmations. You can have anything you want, right? You can affirm anything. You can affirm all day long, wishing and hoping, but do they really work? So you begin changing your behavior. You need to prepare your mind first. An affirmation is something like that. It's an idea. So this idea is going to be formed in your mind and you're going to start acting on it. Then it's going to become a habit. So it's an affirmation. It's something that you're thinking. Like I have one that I do when I work out. Every day in every way, I'm getting better and better. Every day in every way, I'm getting better and better. And I do that all the time when I'm working out. Why did I do that? I got that from Tony Robbins. Some of you know Tony Robbins. It's a beautiful affirmation because I'm working out and feeling good and feeling stronger. And it just reminds me of what I need to do. So you look at the habits that you're going to work on and you create an affirmation for that habit. And you're telling your subconscious mind to move into action. See, your subconscious mind is controlling you. 95% of what you're doing is subconsciously happening. So we're going to pick an affirmation with your intellect, your conscious, and we're going to affirm it to your subconscious. You might not believe it. And that could be, I want $1 million. That could be, I can sell $1 million a month. That could be something that you've never done. But we're going to give that message to your subconscious so that it starts working on it for you. Your subconscious is on autopilot. It's like a plane going from one city to the other. Automatically, it's going to go there. And how can we make this plane go automatically? How we can have your subconscious mind automatically reach the other side? We're going to affirm this new habit. We're going to affirm this new belief. That could be the making money, that could be the job, that could be whatever it is that you want. And you give your mind an order and a command to follow it every day. Now, that sounds easier than what it is because I want you to become in charge. See, this affirmation thing is going to move you into a category of people that's going to make you in charge of you. If I want to be free, I want to be me. And I want to be in charge of my mind. I want every one of you, Shaima, Gorwitz, Scott, and Tristan and Gladden, to be in charge of your mind. And everybody that's on YouTube, I can't tell who there is, but there's some people there. Decide that you will do it and you keep that promise to yourself. So we're doing an affirmation, but it's not just words. Do you mean it? Do you mean it to yourself? Or are they just like, ah, okay, I just gotta do it and then do another day of affirmation? No, you gotta mean it. You gotta step up your game. If you don't mean it, don't even say it. Don't even waste your time. So that's number two on the paradigm shift on moving you into thinking into results, moving you into an area where results can start happening quick. You're going to be amazed what's going to happen. Like one affirmation could be that you're going to talk to somebody every day before 11 a.m., 10 a.m., 9 a.m. that's more likely to buy your product. It's easy to say it. Is it hard to do? Absolutely. If you think it's hard, it's hard. If you think it's easy, it's easy. So what do you think is it? It's really up to you. Number three, I call it self-image. Your self-image. What are we doing about your self-image? See, your self-image is the keys to what's happening on the outside. Uh, your current results are not going to outgrow what you believe what you can do. So if you think of yourself as $1 million man or woman, that's your results. If you think of yourself as a loser, that's what the results. So you have to upgrade yourself on the inside. You got to get that fear to get out of there. You really have to grow your self-image on the inside. And we study that. We study that with psycho-cybernetics. We study that in thinking into results. We study that in crossing the fear barrier, undoing all these limiting beliefs that you have. Once you upgrade that self-image, you don't need to fix your self-image, you just upgrade it. There's nothing wrong with you. You are beautiful on the inside. You are. Believe me, you are. You have amazing powers. It's just you have this little voice running in your head telling you, I can't do this, I can't do that. What they're gonna think of me? What's gonna happen then? You have this little thing running in your head, driving you crazy, and you gotta learn to stop yourself. You gotta learn to stop it and get control of that mind, right? So that self-image we studied in detail in thinking into results. You are gonna love who are you gonna become because you're gonna write it. Imagine you can write your own self-image as to what you want to be. If you want to be like Oprah, if you want to be like Tony Robbins, if you want to be like whoever is your dream character, you become that person. You literally become that person, and then you start believing it, then it's going to start coming. You want the laws of success to work for you? You want the law of attraction to work and bring people into your life that are not there right now? What I'm sharing with you is gold. That was number three. Three to go. Well, I hope you're still with me. Hope you're inviting others to listen to this message. And it's being recorded. So, number four, outwitting the fear. Because you're shifting your paradigm and you're getting really scared. Some people will start making the money and they'll be scared that, oh, can I continue making this money? Can I continue making this money? Well, you can, but you have to outwit that fear. The cave you fear to enter holds the treasure you seek. This was written by Joseph Murphy. As soon as you get emotionally involved in your goal, you are actually engaged in that goal. Something begins moving in a new direction. You may hit this, what we call the terror barrier. And the terror barrier is normal. It's there in every level. Every time you're moving to that next level, the terror barrier hits. But we study that in thinking into results. We can teach you what that means. We can teach you what's that feeling and that emotion is causing inside of you, that turmoil. Go, don't go. Jump, don't jump. Love them, hate them. Visit, don't visit. Buy the gift, don't buy the gift. Upgrade, don't upgrade. How often are you going to stay in limbo? What are you waiting for? So this terror barrier gets you to go back into bondage. This fear that's inside of you, the subconscious is holding you bondage, does not want you to leave, does not want you to change. That's why you stop going to the gym. That's why you stop reading the books. You started, you have a good intention, you spend the money, but you never finish anything you start. Why? Who is in charge? What if you can learn how to control? What if you can learn to overcome all these beliefs? Start understanding what's happening on the inside. The best way to move past your fears is to identify them and come up with an intelligent action that will take you through that terror barrier. You gotta get through that terror barrier, and it's gonna hit everybody. It's hit everybody. It doesn't matter what your level. If you're at $100,000 level, $1 million level, or 10 million, anytime you try to move to that next success, next level, you just feel it. You know that, oh, shall I do this? It's normal. So we need to isolate these worries, doubts, and fears and move forward. And we can teach you how to do that. Thinking into results. It's an incredible way. That's one of the main reasons why I joined Bob Proctor and now with Laura Langmeyer as well, because Bob had three things going for him. Well, he has a lot, but three that I liked. Achieving goals like a science. Like you want to be able to achieve goals like a science. Like you want to set the goal and go for it and get it. You want to be able to shift your paradigm, whatever it is your paradigm on making money, becoming awesome, having the business or not. Bob's got it. He's got it figured out and he's teaching us and we're sharing it with you. And number three was decisions. Do you know how to make decisions? You got to learn how to make decisions fast. And now it doesn't mean you say yes to everything, but you got to make the decision. See, I had 5 degrees and I couldn't make decisions fast. Like, what is wrong with me? What? How come I need another paper? How come I need to make another phone call? Why can't I make the decision fast? Well, Bob taught us, is teaching us that. And we can teach you how and why. Why it works to decide fast. Why you can start depending on your higher mental faculties, your imagination, your reason, your intuition, perception. That's the higher side of you. Otherwise, you are working with the lower side of you, the physical part, the opinions, the neighbors, everybody that's around you that doesn't know what the hell they're talking about, and they don't want you to leave them. Just remember, every time you talk to your family member about an opportunity, they'll say, what are you doing now? Now, what kind of house are you looking at? Do you really think you're going to make $1 million? Are you serious? You? Now, why? Why do they say that? Because they don't know how to do it. They are stuck in their paradigm. So we need to move you there. You got to decide. You find an opportunity that's right for you. If your heart tells you it's right, the intuition does not lie, but you have to connect with it. You have to connect. You have to study. The magic in studying, thinking into results, studying this material that's time tested. 120 years in the making that we have it in modules for you, 15, 20-minute videos. It's changed millions of lives, thousands of companies, can transform teams all over the world. So that's outwitting the fear. So we did 4 things so far. There's 2 more to go, and then we're going to open up for questions and have a conversation because it is the end of the year. Successful habits, you got to start forming them. You're going to have affirmations that are meaningful to you. You're going to work on yourself, improve your self-image and upgrade it to a better model. And you're going to learn the fear, the terror barrier. You're going to understand what's happening. And number 5, remember, these are the keys to the kingdom. So you're getting a big bucks today. This is like the keys, the gift at the end of the year. There's many other good videos, but this one is a good one. Your beliefs. See, to achieve your goal, right? To achieve your goal, you must believe that you can. Now, I'm going to say that again. To achieve your goal, you have to believe that you can. If you have beliefs that are contradictory with your goals and wants, then you're going to have an internal conflict. The inside of you is not going to let you have it. So you're going to have to slow down and potentially be sent in the wrong direction because you don't believe it. So internally, you have to accept it. And that's where affirmations come in. That's where coaches come in. That's where mentors come in. You have to believe that you can achieve your goal. You don't believe you can achieve your goal, who's going to believe it? Imagine you're leading a team and they're following you and you don't believe you're going to get to the other side. How's that going to work? So to attract the people, the resources, and the ideas that's going to help you to get what you want, your belief must be in alignment with your goals. You have to upgrade your belief. You have to raise your belief. We believe, right? You know, thoughts become things. We believe. You have to believe it. And we can teach you how to do that. We can teach you how to connect with it on the inside. Your mind is amazing. We just don't know how to use it. See, Henry Ford, which I was blessed and grateful that I worked in his complex up in Dearborn for 4 years, and I saw a lot of things from him. Amazing stuff. If you ever have a chance, go and see the museum. He said, if you think you can, you can. And if you think you can't, you're right. So what's your belief? Make a list of your beliefs that you have conflict with your goals on. You just make a list with it. And you may have many that may not be even aware of, but you have to sit down, relax, and make a list of these things. And then think, what's holding you back? There's a process that we can take you through. It's hard to do by yourself. Get a mentor, get a coach, get a team, get a mastermind that believes in you. It's going to be above and beyond your parents and above the schoolmates that you have. You really want to achieve next level results because that's what this is about. This is not about getting 1-2% rate. You want that, just work an extra hour a week. You want that, just do an extra hour overtime. Bang, you get it. I'm talking 10%, 1,000%, doubling your business, doubling the number of people that you have. Let's work on your belief. You got to believe it. And the last point for a paradigm shift that's going to be permanent, that's going to help you, is your attitude. Where is your attitude? Do you have a good attitude every day? Most days, we all have negative parts of the days, things will happen, but do you have it? Your attitude is essential to your success. It's a composite of your thoughts, feelings, and actions. So, what are your thoughts? What are your feelings? What are your actions? Your attitude is comprised of all that. Now, we have a couple lessons in thinking into result that will teach you that. And I'm only going to give you a minute or two on it. But imagine you absorb this information and you get it in you that your thoughts and feelings and actions are determining how you react to your kids, how you respond to your boyfriend, girlfriend, partner, business, blah, 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 right? How do you respond to the TV and media? So for you to experience this exponential growth, because I'm talking about a leap, I'm not talking about baby steps. To get this through this exponential growth, your thoughts, feelings, and actions must be in alignment. You can create and control the attitude by deciding how you're going to think, feel, and act. You wake up in the morning and you decide what kind of day you're going to have. You have that power. Most of you don't think you do. You do. That power is available. And we can give it to you. We can show you how. This power is available. How you think, feel, and act. You are going to learn how to decide to control this. What is your attitude towards your business, for example, towards success? Do you feel that this economy is wiping you out? Or do you feel you're going to pivot and do something really great? What are your thoughts? Where have they been going? How long have you been thinking this way? What are your feelings? What are you having? What are you doing? What are the actions that you're taking on a daily basis? How do you talk to your team, right? So we can create the attitude that you want and write it out and come up with a powerful emotional statement that describes your attitude. This lesson, these two, and thinking into results are phenomenal. They're just incredible. Your attitude is so critical to your success, so critical to your paradigm shift. You see, so many will try, so many will hear the words, so many will go on, they will just watch a video on YouTube. Oh, paradigm shift, I'm going to shift my mind, and then nothing happens. And they're like, oh, this stuff doesn't work. Oh, this stuff doesn't work. Well, you haven't formed a successful habit yet. You haven't done the affirmation properly. You have not developed it as a habit, and you don't even believe it. And that's why it doesn't work. I tell you, thinking into results works. I don't think it works. I know it works. My clients, millions of people around the world, my mentors, my coaches who are really making a big difference, it's incredible. It's a gift to the world. And that's how you do it. 6 things. Successful habits, you start forming them. Then you start affirming them. Then you start building your self-image, the new one, the new model. You get rid of the fear that you have from taking action. We can teach you how. And your beliefs. Oh my goodness. I'm going to believe in you so much. You're going to start loving yourself a lot more. You're going to love the days. You're going to love how you're going to become. And then your attitude. These are the 6 things that will take you to exponential growth. That's how it works. And that's why I love this material. That's why I'm in love with thinking into results. It's a system. It's a system that would take you through your health, wealth, and cycle and make you a better person, a better man, better woman, and a better everything all around. So if this excites you, if this is something that you've never heard of and want to know about, reach out. Paula is amazing. She's also a PGI consultant. We're running this program that is phenomenal. 15, 20-minute videos you watch in the morning. You come to a class once a week. You're with us for 6 months. In 2, 3 months, you're going to start seeing and feeling how you're going to behave and how your personality is going to change. People are going to say, what are you on? What is happening? That's what my clients tell me. Their friends and relatives tell me, what's going on? You're so much better. You're so much, you're going to change. You're going to change for the better. It's a whole much better than buying a trinket or a gift or a tool or some, toy, some laptop. To invest in yourself so you can change for the better. And that's what I want for every one of you, to have this gift of life, this gift of energy that you can have. Imagine you'll have unlimited energy and potential waiting inside of you to be unleashed, and you can have it. And this will show you how, step by step. So that's my live stream for the day. And that's my talk. I'd love to speak with some of you here on the Clubhouse app. For the live stream, it's been amazing. Thanks for those who watched me on LinkedIn and YouTube and my Facebook group. It has been an amazing, amazing year. 2021 has been fantastic. I'm calling it the unstoppable transformational year for many, for myself and my family and everybody around me. And 2022 is just going to be amazing. It's just, I can't wait. We're going to launch like a rocket. We're going to have so much fun, so many different communities that we're going to build and grow together and just have a blast. Start having some fun and enjoy what we're doing. So I want to thank you for being here. I want to thank you for listening. If this excited you in any way, if this rubbed you the wrong way in any way, if there's something else that you want to discuss, reach out. Don't be a stranger. You know how to find me. You see my contact. You see my information. You know, phone is the best. Call me. My number is everywhere. It's on my Facebook group. It's on my LinkedIn. It's here on the live. Reach out. My email as well. So don't be a stranger. And the key, the last thing I want to leave you with before we start taking Q&A, stop holding yourself back. That's the number one that happens with the paradigm. We hold ourselves back on purpose because we are scared from the growth. So we gotta maybe we can make 2022 the year where you actually become and grow and stop holding yourself back. I want you all to stop doing that. Just become, unleash, just start becoming powerful because you can. So thank you all so much. Thanks so much. Welcome everybody. Welcome Mersada. I love the picture. That's a beautiful change, beautiful picture. I didn't realize it was you at the beginning, but now I do with that wonderful, beautiful, decorated picture. And welcome back, Paula. Thank you so much. So let's bring everybody up. Let's see who wants to share, who has a question, and I'll move the mic to Paula. Paula, are you back with us?
Hey, Kamal, I am. I'm just driving
Okay.
as well. So, are you able to hear me well?
Yeah, we can hear you. If it's safe, you can go ahead and speak. That's fine. We can hear you well.
Yes. I just hope that I don't go into the matrix. Um, what would you like me to say? What's the question?
Well, my whole point was on the paradigm shift and how we can help everybody really do it. I gave them 6 steps as to what it takes to really shift, what it takes to really move into a strong 2022 and hit the ground running. So, on top of what I said, what would be the one thing that worked for you that you can share with everybody that's here? What's one thing they need to just start doing tomorrow? Is the first of 2022.
So, I just want to say thank you, Kamal, for being here on the last day of the year and for you guys to have the time to be here. For me, one of the most important things that changed my life, and I keep repeating it, is I invested on a coach. For the first few years when I started personal development, I did it by myself, attended free seminars. And I got a coach because you can only see, when you're studying, you can only see from your paradigm. And in order to improve your life, you have to change your paradigm. And you cannot change it if you're studying from within. So you have to have someone to show you how to look from without. It's like trying to get an engineering degree, like you and I, through the internet. No coaching, no teachers. Which some people are very smart and they can do it. But you cannot get a university degree without actually getting some help, getting teachers to help you. And that's the same thing. You cannot change your paradigm without a mentor or a coach. It's very difficult to do it because you don't know what you don't know. So that would be my one tip is if you really want to make a huge difference in 2022, which the world is shifting so much, and it's going to make it a bigger shift next year. A lot more paradigms, worldwide shifts are going to happen. Get a coach and don't stay behind. You know, there's so many things happening within the metaverse or the pandemic or whatever it is. The world is shifting really quick, and you need to shift quick as well with it. So don't stay behind. Invest in yourself. Get a mentor. Get a coach. That would be my quick 2 cents. Thanks, Kamal.
Thank you. Thank you. I love the new picture of the 2022. That's so awesome. That's exactly what did it for me as well. Took 19 years, and once I started getting mentors and coach, that's when I saw the doubling, tripling in income and health and happiness and feeling. That's that feeling. It was something was missing, because they're gonna grow that belief in you. A mentor and a coach is gonna believe in you until you start believing in yourself, and that is the gift. You have it already. You're just not letting it grow, and by yourself it's going to take you 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, maybe never a number of years. It is possible by oneself. The material is already here. But love it. Thank you, Paula. Mersada, thanks for being here. Welcome back. Good to see you. Go
Hi,
ahead.
Kamal. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here. I miss you as well. I wanted to share, I love all the tips you provided us. It's amazing because honestly, something that I'm going to share with you guys in 2012, when I read the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, and then I started reading the book You're Born Rich by Bob Proctor, and I started watching videos. I learned that, it's all these paradigms that are controlling our life. We picked it up as children, like as babies, even in the stomach from our parents and generation to generation, and we pick it up on repetition. We saw our parents doing things, we seen, we touch, we taste, and we saw, those things. And because of the programming, we stored it in our subconscious mind, and it's not going to change unless we face our fears. We have to face our fears and do it on repetition. Even though it's as scary as it is, the more you do something on repetition, that's how you program as a child, the more you're going to experience, yes, pain, discomfort, but you're going to grow and you're going to level up and you're going to become a different person, a different identity. And one thing that I've read in Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, he talks about specialized knowledge and investing in your growth. And, you can learn a lot, you can watch videos, you can read books, but having a coach or mentor, somebody that has, the experience or in the field that you're looking for, a person that has the life that you desire, is the person you need to reach out to, a person that you need to connect. And that's one thing that I am building my business. I'm doing amazing, but to scale my business, it's constantly learning and investing my growth in different coaches. And one thing is I'm working with Jacqueline Matthews, and it's teaching me how to scale my business, which is amazing. So I just wanted to share with you, Kamal, what you shared are these powerful tips. It's important to understand nothing in life is going to change unless we change our paradigms, and that's beliefs and habits. These beliefs and habits is what controls our life. And if we change our beliefs and we truly believe, and then our habits are going to change and our actions are going to change. And when our action changes, our results change. But it has to take time. It's not going to happen overnight. And success doesn't happen overnight. It took me 10 years building things. But, that's the process. You have to go through the process to learn, to grow, to develop, to become the identity that you desire to become. And with that, I want to share Happy New Year, Kamal, Paula, everyone here on the stage. I love you guys. This is Mersada, Global Mersada. Thank you, guys.
So good. So good to hear your voice. And it's so amazing to hear your change and progress and grow like over the past few months that we've been talking. And congrats. It's going to be an amazing year. You're going to launch like a rocket, and you're going to, prosper and help so many people. That's the key, the gift that you have. You help so many unfold and lose their limiting beliefs and become, it's a beautiful journey. So congrats, and keep growing. The sky is the limit, because abundance is everybody's birthright, and it is here. And the key is really sticking with it and showing up. And how long does it take? Well, it doesn't matter. As long as it takes, you keep doing it, you keep showing up, you show up for it, it's gonna be there for you. So I love that share, Marcella. Thank you so much. Happy New Year. Enjoy the day, enjoy the weekend, and I'm sure we'll be speaking. Well, thank you so much, Michelle, for coming up. We'll go Michelle and then Theo. Michelle, welcome to the stage. Thanks for being here. What would you like to share with us on what we talked and what's happening with you? Go ahead, Michelle. Mike's yours.
Hello, everyone. It's so good to be on stage with you all. I just wanted to share that if you always do what you always did, then you always get what you always got. And when you know better, you do better. And I have learned better from having a coach, from having mentors, from having people that have helped me. I've learned so much this year from reading more books, from doing more research, from going within to doing meditation, to all the different tips that I've used this year. And I'm just so appreciative. So I love the paradigm shift, because I had to make a paradigm shift at the earlier part of this year, and I'm ready. for 2022. Thank you. I'm done speaking. I'm Michelle.
I love it. I love it. Definitely books. Read a lot of good books. Read a lot of decent books. Books that have been nominated. Books that have been written by prestigious people that made a difference in the world. I was traveling this week, and I'm in Toronto. So one of the bags was just full of books, and my daughter goes, "Wow, why so many books?" I said, because I'm going to read." She goes, "All of them?" And I said, "Well, I'm not going to read all of them. I'll read a little bit from each book, depending how I'm going to feel. I'm here for 7, 8 days." So books are phenomenal. They can change your life, and doing it with a coach, doing it with a mentor, doing it with a group is a whole phenomenal. Like I'm studying Think and Grow Rich in a group. We're studying by Napoleon Hill. We're studying Psycho-Cybernetics by Maxwell Maltz in a group. It is phenomenal. You're welcome to join. We're going to start You Were Born Rich. That's going to start the first week of January, next week, basically. So that's going to be studied in a group. So it is just going to change the game for so many that they have even read a book by themselves. There are so many people that cannot even break that fear of breaking the page and finishing a book. So books are phenomenal. And thank you for that share, Michelle. Thank you so much for being here. Next, we're going to go to Theo or Richard Streeter. Go ahead. Got two different names there.
Hello, Kamal. Hello, everyone. My first name is Richard. Theo's is just I guess you could say, my entertainment name in the sense of like when I'm doing readings, like divinations and stuff. So, like when you said the book, You Were Born Rich, like basically that's been my lifestyle. Like I was born rich, not just in finances, but in spirit, and that helped me get things that I think of, things that I want. But I don't ask for too many things. I ask only for what I need. And like my first experience of like having a paradigm shift was back in 2014, 2013, and I had watched The Secret on Netflix, and I also watched this other show called Kumare, which dealt with a guru who became a guru not from studying, or experience, but he just basically he believed in himself, and he was talking to people, and people believed in him, and he didn't realize how powerful he was until he gathered like a mass following that that hung on to his every word, his every action, and because they believed in him, their lives became better because he showed them how to live simply and how to not stress about things that normally stress us out. So it's like people believed in him, and he believed in himself when he realized that he had that much power. But he was also telling the people, that he's not who they think he is. He's just a regular person, just doing, his job. He's just doing what he felt, And I shared a similar experience where I shifted my paradigm, one through working out physically, because it kept my mental sharp. It kept my vessel prepared for the energies that come with, shift paradigm, basically connecting with your spirit. And I connected with my spirit, and instead of just thinking I knew things, I just knew things. I knew that I knew, and I had no doubts in myself or in the people that I was interacting with. Like I believed in them because, I see a person's value beyond finances. I see the worth of their soul, their spirit, but that translates into finances as well. But, how do you connect your spirit with your finances? You make sure you're healthy, because your health is your wealth. And for me, I've always been, into health and fitness. So when I was working out physically, it helped my emotional center, it helped my mental, and it helped me connect with my spirit. And when I connected with my spirit, gaining finances became a lot more easier without having to overexert myself and overexhaust myself. So I became more conservative with my energy and how I invested my time in people, places, things, and businesses. I've I have a lot of influence, but sometimes I'm scared of my own power, and I realized that recently, where I don't want to lead anyone astray, but everyone seems to follow me and listen to me and trust me with things, in business, things in life, just simple things like, even a person asked me, should I brush my teeth this morning? I'm like, yeah, you should brush your teeth this morning. Why would they ask me that? Because they believed in me so much that they didn't know that they had the power themselves. So I help people realize the power within themselves, so that way they can do simple things without having to stress themselves out. And relieving stress and stress management was a big part of me coming into a new paradigm shift. So my grandfather, he used to tell me, don't sweat the small stuff, and it's all small stuff. So basically, when he said that, he says life is supposed to work out for you in your favor. What's meant for you to learn, you will learn. whether you see it as good or bad, is necessary for your evolution. And he also told me to eat, food, food that varies, foods for all different colors. At the time, I didn't realize he was talking about chakras, but my grandfather, he was very religious and stuff, and he didn't explicitly say chakras. He just knew without knowing, I guess you could say. He just knew what to say to me. And I've always, admired my grandfather because he's very charming. He believes in himself, but he also listens to people and hears what they got to say. And when he gives advice, they may not like it at first, but they'll see that what he's saying makes sense when they experience it. So for me to shift my paradigm, I had to experience it. I thought about all the things I wanted, all the things that I needed, but it's not until I stepped out of my head and walked, experienced life, did the things that I thought about came to be. So I guess they call that manifestation or law of attraction, if I'm correct.
Yeah, it's something like that. You had to actually experience it to see it, to believe it. You had to strengthen your belief somehow, and you did it. So that's so good. Very nice. Great share. Great share, Theo. And I just want to go back to the goals and where we were and what we were doing. So basically, I don't want you all to get frustrated if your goals are not getting achieved. And we're at the end of 2021. This is it. This is the day. Basically, for some people, it's already 2022 across the other side of the world. Don't give up, because if you give up on your goals, you're giving up on yourself. Just strengthen yourself with that goal. Revisit that goal and decide: is this the goal that you still want to have? Is this the goal that you still want to carry for 2022? Because if it's not it, change it. You got to be in love with that goal. So fall in love with that goal that you have, fall in love with that want that you want, and let's get 2022 to be a rock star for you. You can do it. Like, you have to get that in mind, that you can do anything. All the resources are available, all the technology is available. The internet, the YouTube stuff, that can all be figured out. That's all strategy. We got to get your mindset first on how much you can accomplish. That's what we do with thinking into results. That's what we could do to take you out of the fear and out of the terror barrier. So many are just waiting on the sideline, wanting, wow, what's going to happen? Well, that's just scarcity. That's just being scared. Start taking steps and experiment with it and have fun. Have fun. You got to have fun. Your goal should make you smile. So, anybody else? Sorry, Theo, were you done, Theo? Maybe you can take another 30 seconds if you were not done. And I see somebody in the audience wants to come up and speak. Shalan Trax, I'm going to bring you up. Theo, you want to go ahead and finish up?
Yeah, I would just like to thank you, Kamal, for hosting this space, bringing me up, listening, giving advice. It reminded me so much of the things that I do that I need to pick up again, in a sense of like I'm rebranding myself, revamping myself. So thank you again for the space. Thank you, for being you. Thank you for thank you for everything.
Thank you. That's so beautiful. And I love that. I mean, that's just sweet. That's like psychic money to me, right? So thank you, Theo. And thanks for being brave and being here and doing your thing. And the sky is the limit. And I love it that the way you said it, you were born rich. You feel it, you have it. And, some people need to be reinforced, but you said it. And I had a very good feeling when you said it. So keep coming back, connect with us, and let's see. The sky is the limit on collaboration, on resources, what we can do. So many want to study the material. So many want to do this, but oh, I can't afford it. I can't afford it. I can't do it. I'm like, you're just too much of the I can't. You're too much of the negative. What if you can afford it? You have to switch. When I talked about the attitude, it's a whole change. So let's grow. Let's get together. Let's figure things out. Once you make up your mind, you want it, you'll figure out a way. And that's what I want everybody to figure out. You just got to stop deciding things ahead of time. Just think, do you want it or not? Stop looking at the price tag to decide if you're going to buy that sweater or that car or that dog or that picture. Imagine 6 months from now, you will stop looking at the price tag. You will just go to the store and you buy it. You don't even worry about this price. That's what I want for every one of you, to have that feeling. It's just incredible. Incredible. Shalon Tracks, welcome. Good to see you again. Thanks for the follow. I'm going to follow you. And also want to thank all my connections on LinkedIn. I've reached probably the 2,000 followers that I want. I've been asking for, and boom, here we are. The goal is met. And I just love it. So thank you all so much. Keep connecting with me on LinkedIn and everywhere you can, because I love you all. And I'm with this new restream, it's restreaming to Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. So it's just pretty cool. And I'm just going to add Twitter again as well. So thank you so much. Shalan, let's hear your voice, man. What you got to say? Go for it.
I'm really just here to really support, man. Like I followed you. I had the bell notification on. I followed the plug. Ever since you had that room in regards towards the selling one-on-one, everything that you do from here on out really does resonate with me, and everything that I've actually been planning, and where I would like to be in life in regards towards having a particular circle of people, and a particular programming too at the same time. So yeah, no, I am here all for it, man, and especially with ending 2021, going into 2022, it's going to be amazing. I know that 2021 has been trials and tribulations for a lot of people. At least I can say for me, it was rough. That's all I have to say. It was rough, but it was a stepping stone into the right direction of what was needed and what is meant for you, and at least to me, what was meant for me. And it actually kind of realigned me to get focused on what matters and what's out of my control and what's actually in my control. So yeah, Kamal, I commend you. I thank you for having these rooms. You are consistent with these. You forever have my support in regards towards it. And yeah, man, let's all prosper, man, in everything that we're building and everything that we're creating, and collaborational efforts also.
Love it so much. Thank you so much, and we really want to thank you for keep coming back and saying the kind words. Really appreciate it. I know you're gonna go places, and the struggles that we go through are just meant for us to be an experience to grow and leap. And what you mentioned about the one sale a day club, basically, I realized many of in my community that are in my Facebook group, LinkedIn, and that even studying, they don't know how to sell yet. They have a product, they have a something they're promoting, their network marketing company, and they don't know how to sell. Well, Bob Proctor is teaching me how to sell. Bob Proctor has the 6-step process. So I said, you know what? We can do this. We can run a 2-month program, $97 a month, over an 8-week, where we can listen to the modules, work together on the mindset of selling. What does it take to sell your idea to the other side? And I just said it one time, and 2-3 people signed up already. There's 2 that are going to sign up this weekend. Shalant could be one of them. And the key is, let's get you what you need, because I'm creating all these different opportunities, from the book club to the You Were Born Rich to the Thinking into Results. Is an idea to engage the community in moving, so that we can move towards the goal, so we can start making it happen. Because just getting on network marketing is not good enough. Just getting into an MLM company is not good enough. You have to get the tools and the techniques. And I just realized that Bob Proctor has these beautiful modules that we can share with our clients and whoever we want. So it's going to be 1 hour a week on Tuesdays, 1 p.m. Eastern. 15-20 minute mindset from Bob Proctor himself. You're going to see that video. It's going to be recorded. And then 45 minutes of a dojo kind of style. What's your challenge? Are you having objections issues? Are you having phone call issues? Can you get on the phone? And it's just a 2 months. So what's $97 a month? Is nothing. It's peanuts. You make one sale, you're going to get your money back. And you crack the code on selling. And this doesn't need to be selling things. It could be selling your idea to your family, selling your idea to your kid, whatever it is. It's the mindset. It's all mindset. So thanks for bringing that up. I put the link up on top, and that's basically it. That's all I want to share today. 1 hour, we're about 4 minutes to go. And I look forward to an amazing night today with my family here in Toronto. 2022, I'm so jazzed up. So many things in motion to make it an amazing year, because it can be and it will be. And just excited to be among all of you champions. You can be. So love it all. Thanks, Merceda, for coming and supporting. And same with you, Chalan and Theo, and everybody else that's listening to me online. Love you all. Have an amazing, amazing day. Be awesome. Be safe. Do the best you can. And reach out. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. If there's something that is bothering you that you can't get overcome, just let's have a chat. Let's have a conversation. And we go from there. So that's all. Thank you so much. Anybody else on stage want to share anything else quick?
Kemal, I just want to say thank you for amazing content that you always put out, for always providing free service for a lot of us. I'm going to go to your replays and listen to some stuff and apply it to my business and stuff. And I'm really grateful that you're part of my life. I hope this new year brings you a lot of wealth, happiness, success, whatever your heart desires. I'm blessed that you're part of my life. All right, with that, I wanted to share everybody. I hope everyone has an amazing new year. And this is Marcella speaking. Thank you.
Thank you. The feeling is mutual as well. Thank you so much. And it's just been awesome. Love it. Love it. Love your style. Love what you're doing out there. Theo, anything else? Final call?
One thing I want to say, if you can think it, you can do it. And you can all do it.
I love that. I love it. Yes, we talked about that in the morning study hour with Think and Grow Rich. We had an amazing hour and a half. It's also available. It was recorded. So I love it. Thank you, Theo. Chelan, final call.
Yeah. I don't have too much of anything. The only thing that's actually resonating with me at this moment in life is imposter syndrome. I think a lot of us as creators, producers, we tend to suffer from that sometimes. And you're not alone out here in the world. Like, understand it. You really aren't. And get your story out. If the best way for you is to journal, podcast, put it into some type of creative expression, do not allow anything to limit you. Get it out. And that's it. At any, like, just get it out and start. That's the best way to go. Don't overthink it. Don't overplan it. Don't try to structure it as much. Just get it out and go from there. And that's the only thing I have to kind of contribute.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And we deal with that with thinking into results at depth and with psycho-cybernetics. So that's a common out there, imposter syndrome, people not feeling good about their self, and we can help tremendously with that very, very quickly. So I want to thank you all. Happy New Year. Enjoy the day. Blessing to all of you. You deserve to be loved. Send love, and just enjoy. Do what you can. It can get difficult with relatives or friends around this new year and stuff. You know what? Just don't get into the negativity. Stay on the positive side, and you could always say, you know what? That's interesting. Can we talk about this now? Well, that's interesting. Can we just go over here now? So don't get into the negative stuff. Be amazing because you can. Love you all. Blessings. Thank you so much. I'll be ending the room. Good day and happy new year to every one of you.